Hey guys, Mike and I'm back in my Fisker Ocean 1 and I am about to head to Pensacola, which is a 378 mile journey, otherwise 5 hours 49 by car in terms of no stops, but it's predicting about 7 hours with charging stops. I am currently at 100% or 322 miles, which is a far stretch from 360, but we are ready to go. Plenty of sun in Florida with the gimmicky solar panel here. Climate is at 72 on auto. And we are ready to go. It looks like with a better route planner, the charging stops along the way are going to be Electrify America and FPL Evolution. We shall see. I'll hit you guys up at the next charging station, or maybe I'll just bring you along midway. All right, so maybe in the first 5 seconds I had to stop and get a highway Coke, but the problem is this thing is $3. That is more expensive than a gallon of gas. Not my problem. Gas anyway. Well, we're pretty well established here at 70 miles an hour, I-10. Speed limit is 70 miles an hour, and I'm going just that. There are a few little bugs. Normal for the Fisker Ocean. I'll show you. So naturally, it's supposed to show the ocean kind of driving with the indicator lamps present, and it's kind of stuck in the camera mode. I've already reset the ICC. No change, so not a big deal, but we are getting pretty decent efficiency here. I'm using a better route planner on my journey. I look forward to the possibility of using that with the OV Loop CarPlay edition. It looked like I saw that in the latest American Lease video, which is pretty cool. Here's another look at the efficiency. There's my climate settings. There's the ambient temperature outside. We will check in with you shortly.
Caution, air patrol ahead.
Well, I pulled up on my first charging station here in Tallahassee, Florida. It's an Electrify America, a personal favorite of mine, and this Mustang Mach-E is just sitting there, not charging. Got in the car and they're just sitting there, so I'm waiting for them to move so that I can hook up. And now we wait. First station, a success after the Mustang Mach-E got out of the way. This gentleman just pulled up here in an ID4. I have a Chevy over here and a Mercedes on the other side sleeping. So I left home with about 322 miles charged, which was 100% with the software 2.2.3, equivalent to a full 2.2. Arriving, it took 174 miles, and that equated to pretty much a 1 mile for 1 mile traveled efficiency, or 0.35 kilowatt hour per mile. Not bad at 70 miles an hour the whole way. HVAC settings at 72, fan speed of 3. Outside ambient temperature went from about 84 to 91 degrees currently here in the state of Florida, now currently in Tallahassee. 17 minutes to go till charge. Complete. Not bad efficiency for Fisker Ocean. Yeah, so earlier I showed you that little symbol of the 4 yellow tires. Ended up being a false tire PSI reading. I think because the road was pretty rough for a segment where there was like these little vibrate strip that was out of place when they repaved it. So it was likely triggering the system saying that there was an imbalance in the tires. Anyway, pulled over, hooked up the air pump at a Pilot, the gas station for truckers. And I hooked up their air pump and still rocking 44 PSI in the front, 49 PSI in the back, praise God. Anyway, I'm approaching my second charging stop, and the whole goal of multiple charging stops is to arrive with great charge, like 80% honestly, so that way I can just putt around town, Pensacola. But it'll take me down to roughly 30%. So, catch you in a second. Alright guys, I've arrived at the FPL Evolution charger here in Crestview, Florida. We're going to check it out. Okay, so to utilize the FPL Evolution charger, you have to have their app, and then you scan that, and it pretty much pops everything up. Apple Pay, in my case, to pay. You select the connector, and I've got CCS1. Apparently, they also have Chatamo. So we are charging now. It was actually pretty easy. It's 30 cents per kilowatt hour. And we're going at 77.8. So let's hop in and see how long. All right, we're ready to go again. That was 218 miles gained for $20. A little bit slower, but I'm pretty happy with the FPL Evolution chargers. And I got an energy drink down, and we're ready to hit Pensacola Beach. I have arrived in the last and final charging stop here in Pensacola, Florida. It is absolutely unnecessary, but I want to be at 80% so I can go cruise around at night. Anyway, Electrify America, my favorite. Let's hook up.